Appy Kids!
My name is Bambury. I'm the founder of the iPad Educators website. I've been working on the site for about 8 months now. We've just won the GESS Award for Best Use of ICT, and we use the site to share best practice and use of iPads in the classroom. We review apps, we interview app developers, we interview educators, we put together featured articles and guest articles from educators around the world. Mobile technology is becoming more and more important to the modern educator because we're educating digital natives. The children that we're teaching, this isn't something new to them. My children, I've got a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, iPads are part of their everyday life. It's not something new, it's not a gimmick to them, it's just how they access the world, it's how they access information. No longer do you have to go and boot up a computer, wait for something to turn on, it's just instant on there, available to you. You're not tethered to a wall, you're not tethered to a power socket, you're able to access learning anywhere. Okay, so I'd say there's probably 3 main challenges that you're going to face. The first challenge being making sure that the staff are upskilled enough and confident teaching with iPads. It's a completely different way of thinking, it's a completely different way of delivering and imparting knowledge, and as such you'll find especially older members of staff are fearful, initially at least, of using iPads in the classroom. Secondly, you've got parents who don't see the benefits of iPads. They only see iPads as a resource for playing games or accessing social media because that's maybe what they use them for, but they don't recognise the wealth of opportunities that the iPad allows to the modern educator. Thirdly, I would say a really big challenge is locating apps that are relevant, that are well made, and are particularly are aligned to the curriculum that you're delivering. With the iPad, essentially what you've got is an opportunity for every single step of the storytelling process to be completely digitised, whether you're using an app like Puppet to plan a piece of writing, or you're using some of the wealth of absorption apps that are available to develop grammar skills, spelling skills, understanding punctuation, through to apps that actually allow you to present entire stories in full multimedia formats such as Puppet Powers or Tootastic, potentially also looking at the way the story arc is developed. They're incredibly well presented, very polished look to the apps, especially in comparison to a lot of the apps that are available in terms of apps for teaching Arabic and Hindi. The quality of the presentation is echoed in the actual quality of the interface and the way that they're put together. There's something that we definitely recommend for iPad educators. My favourite one is definitely Z's Alif Bar. My 3-year-old has had her iPad since she was 1, and she's a monster on it. She can do anything on her iPad. But one thing that she's never really engaged with at all was anything to do with Arabic. And since we've lived in Dubai for 6 years and she was born in Dubai, it's something that I feel is pretty important. Z's Alif Bar is the only Arabic app that I've been able to, well, not even that I've been able to, that she's willingly gone back to more than once, to the point where after the first time I showed it to her, she came to me the next day and said, "Dad," in her toddler English, "Dad, I want to play the Arabic," which she meant I wanted to have another look at Z's Alif Bar. I think that the inclusion of the puzzles element and the reward system for completing the levels, going into the mini games, I think was what really intrigued her. But what was great was actually hearing her start to mimic some of the Arabic words that were being used, the mumtaz and words like that, to praise her for getting things right.